Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way...
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Our starter in this one, Matthew Boyd. What do you look for here?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
All right, ready to go here. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named best overall offensive performer in his league. And away we go this afternoon. Left field. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Swings through that one for strike one. Acuna launched a homer in his most recent game. And that is out of play. And it's second. Stays alive.
Here we go, Matthew.
That one is absolutely belted. Base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hit 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Cal Raleigh, the next Pirate to hit.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Chop left side. And foul ball. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Ground ball could be 2. To Horner at second for 1. On to Bush. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Judge with a homer in his last game. And Judge spoils that one. Got him swinging. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here at the friendly confines. And on the mound for the Pirates, Roki Sasaki. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all 3 if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Here's Nico Horner.
Off the plate, ball 1.
On the ground, right side. To first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Sammy Sosa. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Bush matched a homer in his last game. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Now the left fielder, Seiya Suzuki, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at first, one away. Sliced hard, but foul. Oh, 0-2 now. He goes down looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And the 1-0. Swings over the top of that one. Swings and misses, and that is that. Cubs leave one, still behind by a count of 1-0. Top of the second at the plate for Pittsburgh, Munetaka Murakami.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Hard hit left side. Swanson fires over to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Popped foul out of play off to the right. Fastball for a strike. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
That's a little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Almost got him.
Ball that's outside.
2 down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. Popped up. Bregman under it. And that is that. Bucks go down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. Here at Wrigley Field, now will be the Cubs DH, Matt Shaw. Hard on the ground to first. Murakami steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
There's the strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, left field. Judge should have this one. And there's 2 down. Swanson
Batting
digs
7,
in.
the shortstop.
This one in the air, center field. Suzuki under this one. That is the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Pirates 1. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Late on that fastball.
Ball.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And now, Kazuma Okamoto. just missed. And he walked him on 4 pitches. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Led off this game with a double. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. Next pitch is outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Not even close there. 3 balls and a strike. Fought off foul. Three-2 now. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Cal Raleigh, the next Pirate to hit. Golden opportunity right here. All loaded up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swung on, belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! That one felt good, and they add on.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
So it's easy to be satisfied and get a little distracted after a grand slam, but there's still a lot of work in this inning to do, and you can really deliver a knockout blow.
Fastball is outside.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Down the right field line, that's a base hit. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, and he's out easily.
The times that these guys take infield before ball games, they work on this play right here. And when it comes together perfectly, nice throw to the cutoff man, relay to third. You feel pretty good about cutting that guy off and keeping him from getting a triple and getting an out.
Stepping in, Munetaka Murakami. 0-1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Popped in the air, left field, and that is that. A grand slam in the inning for the Cubs. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. This is Pirates baseball on the show Pittsburgh. Set for the bottom of the third. So up now for Chicago.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
Ground ball left side. Throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting ninth, third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
Bregman working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Makes the catch for the second out.
Baseman, Nico Horner.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. So here's Horner now. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for his strike. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there reaches over the wall, and he's got it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Javier Assad. In the game for the first time this season.
Leading off for the Pirates, the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Come on, Javier.
And a foul ball. Now he breaks his bat. And a foul ball. The 0-2. And ball 1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Pirates, the center fielder, Ichiro.
And now the center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki. First time up was a pop out.
Inside, ball 1.
Comebacker into the mound. Fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Jackknife's out of the way. This one's smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. Home run number 5 on the season, and they cut into the lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
That one fouled hard the other way. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 4th. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's a ball and a strike. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. And the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Sends it to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
And here is Sosa to the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That one at the knees for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
The 1-2. And he chases that one. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And now Pete Crow Armstrong.
Let's go, Pete.
1-1. Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and it easily steals the bag.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Man on second, 2 down. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball. It's now 5-1. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here at Wrigley Field, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Kazuma Okamoto.
You know, these Pirates really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
And that's through there for a strike. Assad, 28 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the Pirates, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Here we go, Javier.
Next offering is down low. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2. That one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Just missed. And another ball. Cal Raleigh would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. That's the third. Zips it across. And Acuna retired. Inning over. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead this one, though. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago. Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
And it's fouled away.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch. And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
The Cubs down by 4. Swing and a high fly ball to left. 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman number 3, Alex.
And now it's Alex Bregman. That one way inside. Two down, nobody on. On a line, base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Warner.
There's a strike. On the ground to third, Okamoto. And that's the 3rd out. One left for the Cubs. Back with a look at key moments so far in this one.
Now pitching for
Colin
the Cubs,
Ray on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Up next for the Pirates, Cal Raleigh. And we can't forget his big grand slam back in the 3rd.
Yeah, that's arguably the most impactful swing of this ball game. He's one of the guys the media is definitely going to want to quote from after this one is over, especially if they hold on for the win.
Swings through that one for strike 1. And a foul ball. The next offering misses. Ball 1. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. Better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Here's a 2-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Just missed. Raleigh gets his lead at first with nobody out. Hit on the ground, might be two. There's one. On to Bush. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So up next, Munetaka Murakami. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. And that one almost got him.
Let's go, Colin.
The 1-1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Here's a 1-2. Struck him out looking. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're up 5-1. Back here at the friendly confines. On fire coming in, and man, he's still sizzling in this one.
Great command of his pitches. He's the whole package. If you're building a prototype in the lab, it probably looks a lot like this.
Misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. This is again 5 in a row.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
The Buccos leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he won a round.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Foul ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now the DH, Matt Shaw. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Kodai Senga.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Two on, 1 out. Outside. And that's ball 1. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Nasty fork ball for strike 3. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Next offering is fouled back. Bush, the lead runner at second. Sosa on at first with 2 down. In the dirt. Tag, got him. What a throw to end the inning. Cubs leave 1. They're down here 5-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th.
Number
We have a new
45,
pitcher on the mound. Hunter Harvey. He's been so good against lefties. Ketel Marte up to the plate. He was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Marte.
And there's 1 down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Jacob Webb. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 away.
The batter, number 10.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Offense held in check there. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The center fielder, number 4.
That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty.
Well, we saw a solid effort
7.
out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Out to short. Throws to first in time. And Swanson is set down.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Come on, Carson.
That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Nice grab. Nicely done for the out. It's the Pirates 5 and the Cubs 1. We go to the 8th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Kazuma Okamoto.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The 1-0. Harvey in his 7th season, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That misses. 3-1 now. Foul ball. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next to the Pirates, the designated hitter,
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now.
Let's go, Hunter.
And first offering is fouled off. Okamoto gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And it is gone. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. 3rd home run of the season. And they add to the lead. It's 7-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And that one hammered back there. And that one is off the wall. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around. Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Come on, Hunter.
And it's second. Swing and a miss. What a stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the left fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's Judge now, 1 for 3. That one ripped, but foul. One-two now. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. To third, safe there. And I got to think that'll be scored a pass ball. One away with a runner at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. Out to short. Handles, throws to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
The first baseman, number 5.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to be. So they turn things over to the righty, Jacob Webb. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Here we go, Jacob.
And a swing and a miss. Late swing, foul to the left.
Come on, Jacob.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sosa gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. Last half of the 8th coming up. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman. Now pitching for
Ryan Hoeing gets the call from the pen.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Bregman in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And that's outside. And the count is filled up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. No question about this one. It's out of here. Alex Bregman sends it out. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Slider right there. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ripped to short. Gets it to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Michael Bush, the next come to him. He's already homered here in this one. That's in there. And it's 0-1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. In the dirt, and the count 1-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Liner. Suzuki takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Pitch misses there. Ball 3. He swings and fouls one off. Back to work. 3-2 now. Draws the walk there. So 2 down. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall. Cubs get one on the solo shot. And this is now an 8-2 ball game.
Now pitching.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Daniel Palencia.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Swings through that. Movement in the bullpen. Ben Brown, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Inside, just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
There's a swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one just misses. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they're now out of challenges. The 2-2. And that's outside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next to the Pirates, the center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
So digging in, Ichiro 0 for 3 in this one. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Popped up, corner, moving under it. And there's one away. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also could swing the stick.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Swings through that one. Marte, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The 1-2. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the third baseman, number 7.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kazuma Okamoto.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates. Masataka Yoshida. Runners in first and second for him with one down. That one lifted to left. Suzuki in position. That's out number 2.
Up next to the Pirates, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Back to the top of the order. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Let's go, Daniel.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And 1-1.
Come on, Daniel.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Marte around third. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And it's 9-2. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Fought off foul. Traffic on the bases with one already in. You're at the top of the ninth.
Here we go, Daniel.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And that is foul. Two on, 2 outs. And that's outside. Three-2 now. Cal Raleigh waits on deck for Pittsburgh. And they're all loaded up.
All for it.
Cal Raleigh, the next Pirate to hit. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Tap foul at the plate. 2 outs. Bases are full.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. Because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Ground ball right side. Horner tosses to first, and that is that. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the Nick Gonzalez now in the game as he takes over third.
Number 3, Nick Gonzalez. Leading off for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Matt Shaw.
That one outside, and that is ball 1.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand it. All right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Up next,
Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Ball 1, no strikes.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Grounder might be 2. Witt over to second, over to first, but he beats it.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Outside low, ball 1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count. And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground, and you swing at that pitch most likely.
Witt over to first. Cubbies with only 1 out left. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
Man on second, 2 down. Marte. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Pirates take game 1 of the series on the road.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.